180.
Minus 47. I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Shoot.
Slam.
Rush in.
Play action. It's Trubisky. He'll be brought down by the Broncos. It's a sack. Von Miller in there for the sack, and it's an important one from a personal standpoint, as that is sack number 100 in what has certainly been a terrific career to this point. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17.
Let's make these babies cry and way back. Shit! Watch the shit! Check! Hey, word.
They'll run with a third-year man. This is Tariq Cohen. 9 yards on the pickup that time, so he got more than half of it back, but it's still a 3rd and 8.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set, and that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams, but when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
Lock in. Check. Switch.
He may try and run for this. He'll have a 1st down past the 40, and he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. 18 yards on that one, and Chicago has the 1st.
And that was a nice, strong run by the guy they call the field general.
180. Undercrush. Kill. Turn. Word. Check 52. 25. Check 25. Alert 3.
1st down, a run with Cohen. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Get in the right room. Watch out. No. Hey, ball. Check 13. 49.
First carry for Mike Davis, the former Seahawk. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. Justin Simmons up from his safety spot to make the tackle.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Let's go, D. Under 10. 18.
They'll try to run for it with Cohen, and he won't be close to a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave him with a 4th down. They'll try and pick it up with Cohen. And brought down, but the juke, the very nice juke, gives him the 1st down yardage there. Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out. All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Check pass. Watch the eye.
Here's Davis running right. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3. The success there, Charles, coming on the outside of the field, the ground game. Curious to see if that continues as we progress.
Yeah, we often talk about a variety in play calling and usually between run and pass. But in this case, with strictly the run game, you can be creative there as well. Run it inside, run it outside, keep the defense off balance.
Here's the rookie from Florida Atlantic, Kareth White. 12 yards there and a 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
180.
Switch up, switch up.
Check, check. Lucky, lucky, lucky. Red, go.
He's crashing. He's checking crash.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. He's got the first down inside the 10. And he takes this one in for a Bears touchdown. Tariq Cohen, his second touchdown on the season. And they are able to strike first here on their opening drive. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 7-0. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Flacco going to bring up the Broncos 1st and 10 at their own 27. Now the young man who was a Pro Bowler as an undrafted rookie, it's Phillip Lindsay. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot. Check, 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 check. Check, check, check.
On 2nd down, a run with Lindsay. Room here to run. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A big play on the ground there. It goes for 36 yards.
How about our reigning AFC Player of the Week, hot-footing it into the secondary on that run?
Yeah, nice long run. That's what got him the award a week ago. Maybe he's trying for 2 in a row here this week. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30.
Let's get off the field, D. Check 3, check 3. Check it back, check it back.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter about to begin from Denver. It's the Broncos in possession of the football as they've got it with a 1st and 10. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now it's Flacco. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. A well-executed 22-yard gain. So they're piecing together a nice drive to start this one. Seems pretty scripted and pretty successful so far.
And I think they did it without our help. Because you remember when we sat in the production meeting with them to talk about this, saying, hey, you know, how you guys going to come out of the gate? I know I offered my help with a few plays, and they didn't seem to want it.
I didn't offer mine.
You know, you were the smart one. Whatever they're doing, though, it's working really well.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Crunch time, defense.
And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown on the season, as they are now on the board here in the first half. McManus's point after is good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days.
And now look at him go. The 20, 10, touchdown, Chicago. Mike Davis, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears have taken the lead. Not a whole lot to recap on that drive. Just one play, 75 yards to the house.
Yeah, it's a long way to go. And remember, rarely is it a straight line 75 yards, too. Got to have a little extra in there. So whatever the final number is, a well-deserved seat on the bench, a little oxygen if he wants it as well.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Well, we talked about Philip Lindsay so much last year, but it bears repeating. Undrafted in 2018. The Broncos would sign him in May, and that was a good decision. He would have a 1,000-yard season, 9 touchdowns en route to a Pro Bowl appearance. So from undrafted to playing in the Pro Bowl in 10 months, that's pretty clean living for Philip Lindsay. On first down, right back to Lindsay. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Now, that was an excellent run. And when you see that happen, that's when you're seeing guys doing their job and then some people doing a little bit more. Offensive linemen and tight ends, they're expected to block. But the wide receivers, all they want to do is catch passes. So when they block on a big-time running play and create extra space, you've kind of hit the jackpot.
Through an opening, and there he goes. And they get this all the way inside Chicago's 10. A huge play there for Denver. 42 yards. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's first and goal just outside the 5.
Big stop, let's go. Shift. Check 24, check 24. Hey, watch it.
Now the Notre Dame man, this is Theo Riddick. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Denver score. Theo Riddick, his first touchdown here of the new campaign. And now they can recapture the lead if they can make the PAT. Extra point from McManus is good. And with it, his guys take the lead here by a point. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive.
Tighten up. Alert. Check. Hey, switch gears.
They'll start things on first with Torrey Cohen. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. He shows you right there, he can do more than just cover in the secondary from that free safety position.
Yeah, the evolution of the position has really been significant, hasn't it? Because a lot of teams no longer have a free safety, strong safety designation. They just have safeties. So wherever the ball is, one can be close to the line of scrimmage, one can be deep, and vice versa. On that play, how about that tackle we just saw? Pretty nice.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Perfectly designed blitz right there. They took that one from the grease board to the field because they were able to free up their linebacker to get into the backfield and spill the play.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. A reminder, coming up at halftime, we'll head to Orlando. Standing by there, Jonathan Coachman. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL in this second week of the regular season.
Let's go, man.
Behind Seth, wait! Behind Seth, grenade! Let's go, hurry up. Kill.
He's coming.
On first down, Flacco. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down.
Shift. Hatchet. Nice.
Flacco on the give to Lindsey. There he goes, right side. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsey, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front.
Well, partner, that was another explosive run, and one thing I've learned in our time in this game, yes, the offensive line has to get a lot of credit, but for big runs to occur, the wide receivers have to block well downfield.
And then you have to have a good guy carrying the ball too, right?
Oh, without a doubt. You need that difference maker lugging the rock.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Check three. Hey, look.
On second down, it's Cohen. Fighting him off, and he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. 7 yards there and a first down.
What's the old adage, partner? Don't judge the book by its cover, because this guy, he takes the mantra that he'll go down with a brisk gust of wind and sets it on its head. Great effort there to break a tackle and come up with a nice gain.
A first down carry for Davis. And very little room to maneuver. He'll get this down to about the 39. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Now they'll throw it with Trubisky, sliding out of the pocket. Smith catches left side. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
On first down, Cohen. On the stop that time, it was Josie Jewell.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And it'll be intercepted. Picked off by Justin Simmons. So we have reached halftime here in what's an 8-point game. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report. Broncos with a lead, and they will be receiving this kickoff here as quarter 3 is underway. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the ledger for them so far looks pretty good, doesn't it?
It certainly does. Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Not sure it can be much better than that. They've got to feel very good about the groove that they're in at this stage of the game.
Second half starts with a run by Lindsey. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. It's nearly a 40-yard gain on the opening play of the quarter. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good,
Yeah.
backside guys,
man,
that's what you're supposed to do.
I've had better.
Okay, either way, worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Check 52, 25, check 25.
They'll run. It's Lindsey. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. They've moved the ball over 50 yards between this play and the last one.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Like 80.
Throwing here on first down. Flacco. Oh, incomplete. A turnover would have really helped there. Almost intercepted. Instead, it's just second down. Once again, they'll go from the 23-yard line on 2nd and 10.
Check 13. Check 13. 49. Check 49. Check 49. Under 10. Under 10.
Now it's Lindsey. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Roquan Smith, fresh off a solid rookie campaign, in on the tackle for Chicago.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Ready, hard, step, wait. Ready. I know he ain't got it. Switch. Hey, Monday. Ready, hard.
3rd down. Flacco needs a decent chunk of yardage. This is caught. As Sanders has it poked free, and he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. McManus's point after is good, and the lead is up to 15 now. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. Again, it's Davis. And this carry not as productive. He's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a 3rd and about 3 to go. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Off the play fake, here's Trubisky. Under a heavy rush, and down he goes. These strong safeties, some people may not realize it. It's really like an extra linebacker, right?
It really is, because they're hybrids. Half linebacker, half defensive back. The linebacker in him on that play emerged.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
Now, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Where everything is working for them, every move they make works, it clicks, and they are on point right now.
Yeah, they are in that zone that you're talking about. Here's Lindsey. They find some open field here. And all the way home for a Broncos score. Phillip Lindsey with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Broncos push further out in front. And he certainly played a pivotal role with those 2 TDs and why they're up on the scoreboard right now.
Well, someone's all about winning, aren't they? Because he's not worried about the number. Sure, it's great to have 2 touchdowns. But the bottom line is what he's doing is contributing to their lead. He wants to continue to do so.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means they're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
He's crossing. He's checking crack. Bang, 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 bang.
They try again with Cohen. Just a couple on the pickup there, and now it's 3rd down.
I know the scouting report on him is that he doesn't possess the eye discipline to be an elite linebacker. And what that means is his ability to read, react, and make a play. But on that one, he looked like one of those guys.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Lock in, lock in.
Check hot route. Hot. Check.
He can run for it, and he will. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. A gain of 8 on the keeper and a first down.
An 8-yard pickup.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get inside, let's go.
Check 3. Check it back.
Alert. Go.
They'll run on first down. It's Cohen. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember the last drive, they went 3 and out.
I got you. Check. Watch the shift. Hey, watch the shift. Check 3.
Check 50. Check 50.
Check your hot read. 30.
Hey, ball.
From midfield now, here's Trubisky. Oh, he's going to let this go for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. Second down.
It's second down and 10.
Now, this will probably be the last play of the quarter.
Check 47.
All right. Here we go. Let's go. Get it.
On second down, Davis. And he'll go down, and that will do it for the third quarter of action. Welcome back now to Denver. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4.
Mike's 47. Mike's 47.
Pick me up. Here we go.
Back.
Hey, check 20.
On third down, a run with Cohen. Spinning away. And brought down, but not before he was able to break the tackle, and the extra effort moves the sticks. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
First down.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Watch the safety creep.
First down, here's White. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up second down. Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14. Now Trubisky. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Watch it. 18. Out. Slam. Alert.
Out of the gun, Trubisky. And the throw there going to be incomplete. It was Bryce Callahan jarring the ball free defensively. Another wayward pass. You know, things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is embolden a secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
Hey, exit. Watch it. Kill. Hey, turn it up. Tight. Alert. Check 9. Check.
Hey, switch gears.
They'll try and throw for it with Trubisky. Flush to his right. And that is caught. He's got his running back downfield. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. The 4th down run successful. Now they look to pay it off on 1st down. It's Davis on the counter, and this play goes nowhere, losing yardage back to the 15. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up second down. Well, that play was doomed right from the start.
They just about ran into every defender on that one, didn't he? It felt like everyone got a piece of that tackle.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
47's the mic. 47's the mic.
Check.
Kill.
Ran. You got tight right there.
Kill.
He's coming.
Here's Trubisky. Down left to Shaheen. And he is in. Touchdown, Chicago. Adam Shaheen, his first touchdown of the new season. And the Bears get a bit closer. Now Trubisky will lead the Bears up to go for 2.
I'm going.
Red,
Check Mike 47. Check Mike.
Hey, Steve 6.
47's the mic, boy. 47. Check 47.
I'm trying to collect. Alert.
Sponge. No.
He's coming.
From the gun, it's Trubisky. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further.
Bears 21.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
The Broncos take over first down at their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
At the 25-yard line.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on second down.
Slam. Rush in.
They'll go again with Lindsey. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's third down.
Behind side, Renee. Such thing as a loss. We taking wins home.
Shift. Watch the shift. Check.
On third down, here's Lindsey. And they're going to get him down well short of the first as he can only get this to the 30. 9 yards on the carry, but it's going to lead to a fourth down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And now, first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The Broncos send out their punter now. Always a good sign when your first punt comes in the fourth quarter. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bears take over.
26-yard line.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
Now he'll let it go on the run, deep left side. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. It's Chris Harris with a pick, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. Not the best of plays there as a quarterback. You're right-handed, rolling left, trying to throw it that far downfield.
I remember a coach of mine saying, son, that's the equivalent of trying to get the car keys out of your pocket with your opposite hand while you're trying to run. You just can't do it.
Pretty nice work defensively there on the first down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. Eddie Jackson with a tackle.
A gain of 2.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. This, in all probability, another run here on 2nd and 8. So it's Bronco football as we get you reset here. And no doubt what they're looking to do is just salt away the final couple of minutes and escape with a win. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. So fresh out of the 2-minute warning, and here's another timeout taken with 1:55 remaining. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
Check 25. Alert 3.
Wide.
Alert 3. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. No. Off. Check 13. Check 13. 49.
Swing.
Check 49.
Another run by Lindsey. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Then with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. They're going with Lindsey. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That one a backbreaker as they wind up converting there on 4th. They're not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Whip. Watch the whip. Shit.
On 1st and 10, it's Lindsey. And he will be brought down at about the 43 that time. The All-Pro in 2 positions. Khalil Mack there to make the stop. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
On 2nd down now, it's Lindsey. And he is into the end zone for a Denver touchdown. Philip Lindsey, 57 yards. And the Broncos push further out in front. Looking like they're well on their way to a 2-0 start. All smiles right now on that sideline, isn't it?
As well there should be. It's hard to win a game in the NFL. We hear it all the time. We know that it's difficult. But guess who's smiling, but inside is thinking 24-hour rule, because we're going to have to play again next week.
Boss man.
Oh, without a doubt. The head coach, he wants them to feel good, but at the same time, find a way to keep improving.
And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride?
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?"
And a big loss here as he's taken down. Derek Wolfe popping in for the sack. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go.